What's going on, guys? Mitch here. Today we are checking out the Assos Equipe RS Spring Fall Jacket Targa in black. I will show you guys the label as always, so we can get in a little closer. A couple things I noticed on the label right away. It's made in Ukraine, not Lithuania. I don't know if that's unique to this jacket or color, or if it's a new thing Assos is doing, but keep that in mind. Let's crack this guy open. We will show you, here we go. Equipe RS Spring Fall Jacket. You can pause it and read that if you want. But essentially it is a updated version of their Spring Fall jacket that they had kicking around over the last couple seasons. And there we have it. Alright guys, so here we have it. This is the Assos Spring Fall Targa jacket in black. So this is new for 2021-2022. It's an update on the old, I use the term old Equipe RS Spring Fall jacket, which is actually this guy right here, which I can actually draw a couple comparisons from if you guys want to check it out. I could kind of do a little bit of a side-by-side kind of as I go through this. There are some subtle differences. Nothing too crazy, but we'll talk about that as we kind of go. But the main thing here is what was really good on that jacket has remained, and what they've changed have been just little updates that kind of add the next little bit of flavor to it. And yeah, so let's get started. So to start things off, here we go. So we've got an elongated back end of this as you hunch over on the bike. Obviously you want a longer back, which is great. We've got the gripper on the inside of this on the back side, which is great. Pretty standard. We've got that zipper protector, which is always good, on the bottom. We have the double zip system right here. So that's the bottom of the front. So you can open this guy up and do whatever you have to do. Either increase ventilation, or if you want to reach into your jersey pockets on the inside, that definitely helps in that. On the top, we have the same collar that we've had on the other jacket, which is great. So nice and soft lined, which I like to see. So soft on the back and your neck, so it allows that stretch. Still same thing, obviously spring fall collection, which is great. The liner on the inside, as you can tell, this Targa jacket, man, oh man, the spring fall stuff, it's like a suit jacket. It's so well made. The seams are such high quality. It's got a nice weight to it. It is fantastic. All the stitching, everything is just top notch from Assos, as is always. I really liked using their product over the last little while here. As we can see on the bottom here, we have access to the back pocket in that little hole. So if you want to put a radio or a headphone cord through the back pocket inside the coat and run it up your face, you can absolutely still do that, which is greatly appreciated. So I did want to show you guys as well. So as I mentioned, we have a couple different fabric layers here. The front, that's going to protect you from a lot of the elements in terms of the wind. Now this is not rainproof, keep that in mind. So that kind of protects you. This insulates the front, and then the back is a very breathable material. So to show that, I've got my little light here, and I'll pull that up so you can kind of see it right through. You can see how breathable that would be. You can see through it, whereas the sides of the vest, or the jacket, sorry, not so much. You can't see. So that should give you an idea of the breathability. All right, if we look at the top of the jacket here, we can see a couple new things as well. One, we have that little Assos badge, which is pretty cool. The other jacket doesn't have that. We still maintain the two air intake vents on the shoulders, which is fantastic because they work so well, and bringing that, cold air in, cooling you down, and then exhausting it out your back. We still have that nice soft collar with that labeling Equipe RS Race Series, which is always good. We've got the zipper cover. This new little feature here, the Targa badge, I'm assuming is some kind of a blacked out look, which is awesome. I'm not actually too sure what Targa means, but if someone wants to leave that in the comments, I would not mind that. On that vent, we can see here once again, it has the Valve Tech diffuser. labeling on it as well, which is something pretty cool. The other jacket doesn't have. it's actually reflective on the shoulders, which you can be seen from the front. So that's a very clever little change that I liked, in that the other one, the yellow here, it is not reflective, which is awesome. So really heads up safety there from Assos, so I like that. If we flip this guy over to the back, we have the same labeling as before. We have the Equip RS series. As you know, it's obviously a slim fit design. We've got the reflecting on the back pocket system. It still has the 3 pockets, and then, as I said earlier, in this right side pocket, I believe, there's the hole to bring the headphone cord or radio through. The banding, as mentioned earlier as well, you know, it's gripping on the inside, slim fit, really solid design. I will say this though, this is one of the changes I noticed right off the hop. This bottom fabric here is the same as the back. So if we compare that with the other spring fall jacket, the material is different. So this is more of a a non-breathable material. This is. So they recognize obviously that in that particular area, that's important to make that transition to a more of a ventilated system. So I appreciate that. Otherwise, the back, the pockets, the shoulders, the sides, it's all still the same. It's essentially the same coat, other than that. So that's solid. On the sleeves, we still have the same built-in grippers. Obviously, it's a slimming design on the sleeve so that it fits nice and tight. It's obviously stretchy, so you can get a watch in and out of it, no problem. But the grippers on the inside keep it nice and snug to prevent too much cold air coming in. They do make this guy, I believe, or will be making this guy in a short sleeve version or a standard sleeve. So these are kind of just your built-in arm warmers, but as I found wearing the other coat, this coat's designed to be run at temperature, which is kind of the whole point of it. As kind of a general rule here, they use the term spring fall jacket, Targa obviously, but it's really not a jacket. I would kind of put this as more of a thermal jersey, a long sleeve thermal jersey. Like I said, it's not waterproof. It's obviously insulated nicely, but it's not waterproof. And so that, to me, a jacket's got to be waterproof. But it is very warm. It's made to be worked out in. It's not something that you're going to sit down and have a coffee and stay nice and warm. You have to be generating heat, which is the whole point of this. It's a race fit, race snug jersey, but they call it a jacket. So overall, I think it's a really cool design. It's got a couple little tweaks and updates compared to the standard spring fall jacket, Targa being the dark collection. It looks great. It fits great, and I'm excited to add it to the lineup. And as always with Assos, just keep in mind, it's an investment. It's an investment in yourself, in being comfortable in that awkward time of the year where you could be hot, you could be cold, and what better way than to invest in yourself and being comfortable. So I've always appreciated that, and with that 2-year warranty that they give you, no questions asked. To me, it's some of the best money you'll ever spend on the road bike. Cool. If you have any questions, leave them below. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by, and we will talk with you guys later.